England player ratings in 1-1 draw against Poland, who shone for England in Warsaw. Harry Kane scored a goal to remember in a display to forget, while Kyle Walker's position may well now be under threat. Jordan Pickford, 6th, could do nothing to prevent Szymanski's late header, but had only narrowly avoided calamity a few minutes earlier when his clearance was tracked down and nearly rebounded over the line. Kyle Walker, 5, showed admirable restraint when Poland appeared to deliberately attempt to needle England before halftime, although we are still a long way short of explanation for how and why neck pitching is now part of football. John Stones, 7, finished the night without clean sheet, but with lots of credit. Was about as solid as any central half could be when marking Robert Lewandowski, the few tougher assessments in football and brush off an ankle knock to be the mainstay of the defensive unit, which all but neutralized the post for the final hour. Harry Maguire, 6th, close to giving England the lead before Kane's opener when his header slapped a post. Although Sterling was in an offside position, Maguire's header would surely have counted had it gone straight in. Luke Shaw, 6th, possibly a little slow to recognize the danger for Poland's equalizer, but Lewandowski crossed too close to undefendable. An otherwise tidy display, albeit one with a few frustrations, when his overlap went either unrecognized by his teammates or did not quite translate into clear-cut chances. Declan Rice, 8, very good. One of the few England players to emerge from the first half in credit, and it's because his positional discipline is so unwavering that Maguire has license to bring the ball out from defense. Calvin Phillips, 7, influence weakened by the ludicrous early caution, but improved markedly after the interval, having struggled to meet together England's attacking opportunities in the first half. Mason Mount, 6th, lots of nice touches, a scattering of setting in combinations with Grealish, but the impression remains that England still have not found the definitive answer to the question of where Mount fits into this England team. Jack Grealish, 5, frustrating and frustrated. The only distinguishing feature of Grealish's display this Wednesday night was the regularity with which he remonstrated against the referee and his assistants. Raheem Sterling, 8. He will be criticized for failing to deliver a final ball or two, but the flip side of the same coin is that it was Sterling who time after time threatened the host and adding menace to what was otherwise a rather bland England performance. Harry Kane, 7. How to rate a display like this? A goal to remember and a display to forget, with the exception of one touch. Kane was poor, lacking finishes and looking sluggish for great central forwards, and even when not at his best, Kane is still a great central forward. One touch is all that counts. Gareth Southgate defends not using substitutes as England conceded late on the World Cup qualifier against Poland. Gareth Southgate defended his decision not to use any of his substitutions after England conceded a stop-pay-time goal to Poland in the World Cup qualifying 1-1 draw in Warsaw. The England boss made 11 changes from Sunday's win over Andorra, reverting to the starting side he put out for last Thursday's win in Hungary for the trip to Poland. After Harry Kane's strike had put the visitors ahead, Southgate stuck with those players, despite England retreating in the later stages of what had been a physical and, at times, frantic contest. While Southgate was frustrated with the manner in which England conceded, with Daniel Szymanski heading in Robert Lewandowski's cross to the back post, and admitted he wanted to see his side created more openings at the other end, he was generally encouraged by his team's performance.